Hi all, this is Satish back with interesting Android video. I know it has been quite long, many months since I have last posted the video. We'll try to do better this time. Planning to post the new videos of Android beginner series starting next or maybe couple of weeks. For now, today I have the Android Studio 1. This is like a new Android Sdk provided by the Android or Google. So I just wanted to show you some key aspects of Android Studio 1. Please do not mistake it for a detailed analysis of Android Studio 1. No, it's not. It's just for the startups, I mean the ones who have just started using Android Sdk, just for them to understand that what is different from the old Android Sdk to the new Android 1. Okay, so this is what you see on the screen is the new look of Android Studio 1. And I'll just walk you through like what exactly is there. I mean, how do you download and what would be different from our old Android SDK. So jumping on to the developer site, where exactly you will find it. So I'm just going back, making sure I start from the process where you exactly need to enter and search for Android SDK. So just go to okay, just give me a sec. Okay, so we just enter Android Sdk or download Android Studio, whatever. This page would appear, I mean in Google. So developer.android SDK, click on the link, the first link. You'll be navigated to this particular page. Click on download Android Studio. So once you click on this, you're navigated, download will begin and you're navigated to the next screen. I'll just do that. I have to agree the terms and conditions since I download Android Studio. So now it will begin to download the Android Studio 1. Let me just cancel my download as I have already downloaded it. So here as it states that once your download is finished, you can go to the exe and then you can just do the regular installation of it as we do for many other applications. So just to make sure that this is the first point which is different from the old Android SDK. Like the Android Studio is an exe file compared to the Android SDK which used to be there before, which was a zip file. We used to unzip it and then go ahead and open Eclipse from there, inside from the folder, open Eclipse from there, and Sdk Manager as well. But this time it's an exe. It will install like an application and you can open it like any other application you open in Windows. So once that is done, once you open Android Studio, it looks something like this. So let me just close this one for a moment. Let me exit it and show you like how exactly the screen looks. So I am just opening this one, Android Studio. I'm sorry if I have misspelled it as Android Studio 1. I think that was the name initially it was decided, but then it now just says Android Studio. So let's go with Android Studio only. Okay, so it'll just take some time to load. I have opened the Sdk Manager. I'm currently just downloading everything, not everything exactly, only the ones necessary. Just be smart when you're downloading these particular packages, so it does not take much time. So it's directly giving me the project screen. let me show you the startup screen, how exactly the opening screen looks like. I have already have a project, that is why it's loading the project screen, but then it won't load the project screen normally. It will open you the more like a startup screen where you will have all options available. So we are having some nice windows like tips and all. So let me see if the window is there over here for us to view. Okay, no. Okay, so I just paused the video to see how to get back this screen. So this would be the screen which you would be seeing initially first time. This recent projects particular tab won't be there, this tab only would be there. So if you want to start a new project, open, import any code and all this stuff. So start new project is what we are going to do to start a new Android project, just like we used to do file new in our old Eclipse. The own Android SDK provided Eclipse. Here the start new Android Studio project will initiate the new Android app. New Android app, that's it. So how do we open the SDK Manager from here is like, before we do a start new Android Studio project, we need to download some more SDK, some more packages using the SDK Manager. Go to configure. From here, if you say SDK Manager, it will open up the SDK Manager for you. I have already opened it for myself. So this is how it will happen. And when I click on this for now, okay, it has opened it now. So if I click on this, it will open me the Android Studio. Or if you just want to close this project, you can just say right click. Right. You can just go to file and say close project. From here as well, again you have an option to create a new project. So this would be a new project screen, unlike the previous where we had to give most of this stuff. Here you just need to give the name, application name, and then say next, and then select whatever you want, for what all items do you want to create. So as I haven't yet downloaded the Google Glass related libraries and packages, it is not yet enabled. You can do it for TV, VR and everything, and then go to next. And this screen is similar to the previous to the older version. You can select anyone and then you go to the final screen where you will be, everything will be briefed up, and you can say finish. Once you say finish, it takes pretty long, say a minute or minute and a half, or maybe 2-3 minutes to completely build the whole project, import all the libraries, everything, jar files, and then show you the screen. So be patient with that. Unlike the older version, this particular step is a little bit slow, but then the UI screen is much more helpful. I will also prepare a video on the specifics detailed of how exactly Android Studio is different from the old Android SDK, and that should give you much more information. This is just, as I said before, this is just for the sake of starters, to just know that how do you create a new project, how does it look, and how do I get my SDK Manager, how do I install and other stuff. So I have covered everything whatever I wanted to. So let's meet in the next video, and please do not forget to like, comment or subscribe. Please do comment if you want to know anything more specific related to Android Studio, and do subscribe as well. Thank you so much.